Generic greetings and welcome to Preview plus Defender's Quest. This is primarily a tower defense game, although it does incorporate a fair amount of RPG mechanics as well. Things like having different classes and characters, the way you gain experience and level up them classes and characters to give them different abilities, spells, etc. And also the way you can buy equipment, armor, weapons, that sort of thing, to equip them. So it's more of a tower defense stroke RPG hybrid. There's probably just as much RPG elements in it as there are tower defense elements. I saw it and thought, do I give it the time of day, do I try it out? And I tried it out and I was actually quite pleasantly surprised, so I thought I would make this video and show you a little bit of it. Anyway, let's jump straight in and actually show you the game. This is my save file. I'm probably only about 2 or 3 hours into the game. I haven't played a great amount, but enough to know that it is actually quite enjoyable. Anyway, so this is the main map. This is where you start off over in this corner. You can see that I've only come, well, how many levels have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've probably only done about 10 levels. And as you can see, it's, you know, it's a fair amount of levels, and then you've got all of this. There's probably, I think there's close to 50 odd levels or so in the game, so it is quite long. Like I say, it's probably 2 or 3 hours, probably 2 hours or so, maybe 2.5 hours to get to this point. So yeah, it's probably got some some length to it, especially considering that each level, when you look at it, for example, if I click here and you can see me running back to it, I can click battle, and you can select different like levels. So obviously we can go to extreme levels. You get different rewards. Like obviously you can see here, you know, you get different experience and rewards. Scrap is something you use to buy equipment. Experience is obviously what you get if you actually level up. It also gives you a little information about the level. So waves 5, it shows you the enemy levels and the types of mobs that come towards you, and you can mouse over them. All the mobs obviously have, because it's like an RPG hybrid, they all have levels and hit points and what they do to attack. They also might have special abilities or things they can do. Anyway, let's go over to this one here, this map here, where you can see we're running across to this one here, and we'll jump in. I've never done this one, as you can see. We'll click battle, and we will jump in. In fact, no, actually, before we do that, I will show you my party. Here we are. This is Fran, my librarian. This is the character that you always get. It's like, what would be the equivalent of your core, your center? It's always it's the thing that the creeps are going for. And this is you, level 5. You can see. You can see my HP, which is pretty much the, well, HP of me. If I go to 0, we pretty much lose level. And Psi is what you use to cast spells or summon your party. And as you can see, this is the party I have here. I have 4 Berserkers. We have Colon the Barbarian. We have Hur. We have GRPG because he's got a massive sword and big spiky yellow hair. And we have Albino because he's completely white. We have Rangers. We have Longlast because it's sort of an elf ranger thing. We have Delph, which is short for Dark Elf. And we have, that's our rangers. We have healers, which we have Monkoid, and we have an ice mage, which is Blue and Appy. I don't know where that name's come from. I think that was the random name. You also have 2 other classes that I haven't got. I believe one of them's a dragon, but I could be wrong. I believe this one here is a dragon, but I haven't got that far. But either way, you can see each of the characters. We've got different levels on them, and these little blue bars show you the experience. So Colon's the first one I got. If you click on him, you can see what he's equipped with. So I've actually got a rusty sword. You can see that I can actually swap swords around. I can unequip items. Can't use armor apparently. Oh, it's because he's a barbarian. Barbarians don't use armor, I'm guessing. We can also see his skills, so you can see he's got Slash as an ability, and every time I level it up, it'll get better and better. You can see how much damage it causes, how many targets it will attack. You can also see that I've also got Double Hit, which, you know, it attacks 2 foes, and you can see how much damage it causes. And then you can go up to different things like Whirlwind, attacks all foes in range where it'll spin around, or you can go down the bottom tree, which is like Swiftness, Resilience, Rage. So there's more, it's like 2 sets of trees. You can go either the top one, which seems to be doing a lot of damage, the bottom one seems to be more sort of tanking things. Rangers are, well, obviously, Berserkers are the melee guys. They tend to be everything melee. You can also rename them. I didn't realise that. Rangers are the ranged ones, obviously. They've got a bow and arrow. We can see we've got Triple Shot as an ability. We've got Rapid Shot. Obviously, you go at the end and it's Black Out the Sun, which I'm guessing is a 300 reference. You can target up to 10 foes. That's alright. I like them. I do actually I quite like Rangers. I might hire some more. Healers, obviously, these are, well, the names in the sort of clues in the name, isn't it? It's exactly what it says on the tin, really. We can see we've got Aid, which is heals friendly targets. We have Ether Flash, which target all foes within 2.5 tiles and does some damage. Obviously, we can go up to do things like Holy Light, or we can go down the bottom, which inspires and does different, you know, it sort of makes our other heroes better. And then we've got our Ice Mage, which obviously we've got things like Sleet and Ice Shard and, you know, Ice Ball. Sort of more damage dealing, but obviously it's more spells rather than ranges, because I'm guessing, and this is only a guess, that certain creeps will have resistances to certain things. Well, in fact, I know they do have certain resistances, but I don't think I've come across one that's like immune to magic or immune to melee. I don't think I've come across that yet, but I'm guessing that's something we will see at some point. My librarian, like I say, this is the main character. You can see we're leveling up here. You've only got one tree, and as you go up, you get different things like lightning, so you can cast lightning on them and, you know, fry some that are getting close. Frenzy makes everybody go real crazy, and, you know, increases their attack rate and such. So, you know, like I say, very RPG-esque. You've got a lot, you know, all these characters, you know, you level them up, you take them different ways in the tree. For example, like, I believe her is going up. Is it top tree or bottom tree? Oh, it is top tree. What about Albino? Oh, he's going to the bottom. Albino's going down the bottom one. He's our tank. I think I just went down the bottom just to try it out. Long Last is at the top, and Delph is going at the top as well. I don't know what the bottom one is. Poison Shot, Range Focus, Piercing Shot. The good thing about it is you can, obviously, if you want to, if you're going along, you can go, actually, you know what, I might go the other way. You can actually just go down the bottom, you know, like, sort of, but either hire someone else, or you can reset the points and then just put them down the bottom as well. So you can reset it. You can also redesign, which you didn't realise. Oh, you can change the colour and things. Ooh, eye colour. Oh, we can change everything on them. We can change the cloak. Let's have a... Oh, there we go. No, that's not very dark elf. I'm thinking more of a Warhammer Fantasy sort of dark elf, which is purple and black, isn't it? That's their standard colour scheme. Purple and brown. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. There we go. Accept. Yes, we do want to make the changes. All right, there we go. Let's go back to the map. So that's my party. You can also go to towns, and you can buy things like weapons. You can see there's different weapons and armor. So there's our weapons. So it gives you attack +5. We can see who will benefit from it and who will be negatively affected by it. So we can see that him there, which is Cole on the Barbarian, you can see that it actually would be worse for him because he's got a better sword. Albino's got, you know, just is that Albino? No, I think that's her. He's got that weapon. You can see it's like equals, which means it's still equal. It's about this. It is the same. Then you've got the green arrows pointing up, which means it's going to be better for them. You've got different bows and staffs, etc. Not really of any use at the moment. I probably want to hire another bow. I probably want to get another bow, but as you can see, both of them have got the same bow. I level my or I always give the best equipment to my rangers for some reason. You can also go to armor again, pretty much the same thing. You can get different pieces of armor. You can also recruit and recruit different people, so we can, you know, get another berserker, and we just, you know, randomize the. Eventually, you'll get a pirate. One of them will look like a pirate. Hang on, we'll keep going. We'll get a pirate-looking guy. I'm saying again a pirate-looking guy. We're not really getting a pirate-looking guy. That's a bit piratey. That's a bit cartoon piratey. That's a bit more piratey. For some reason, depending on the colour scheme, they change from sort of JRPG to, you know, just normal to pirate. There we go. That's very piratey. But you get the idea. You can randomise all of these. And you've got ranges as well and healers. At the moment, I can't actually hire a mage, but that's because I've just got the Ice Wizard. Right, well, anyway, let's leave that. Let's show you a bit of the game, shall we? Let's jump over here and click battle. It's 7 waves, enemy levels 7 to 11, so it's going to be quite difficult for me. We've got a couple of creeps, so we've got... they're like undead guys. They're called Revenants. There's a story with it. I'm not going to explain that story. It's basically, you know, just... It's one of them, an ancient evil has arisen, that sort of thing. But I won't spoil the story. But anyway, let's jump in. We'll go to normal. The reward if we... well, unlocks the next level. That's the reward if we complete it. The perfect bonus, which means you don't take any damage. You get plus 300 scrap. So we'll begin. So here we jump into this weird level, and we'll just pause it for a moment. Ice Mages can slow down attackers, which means very useful on short paths and enemies. You know what? Let's just skip all this. I don't want to spoil it. Right, let's pause it for a moment. So let's explain the way the game works. So this is me. This is the core. This is the bit you have to defend. That's you. That's my. That's the librarian. And you can see at the top right we have my HP, which is pretty much the core's HP, whatever you want to. I call it the core because a lot of tower defense games call it that. But the heart, whatever you want to call it, that is where that's where we have to stop the creeps getting to. These are the creeps coming here. The symbols next to them, so this is a blue cross. It shows you where they're going to arrive from. So on this level we have a blue cross, we have a red plus, and we have like a gold star thing. Yeah, asterisks, whatever you want to call it. And you can see that these here, we're going to get 10 of these Revenants at level 8 coming from here, because it says times 10. We also have 15 at level 7 Mad Ghouls coming from there and there. So we're going to come down here, and they're going to come along here, all the way around, and then into here. And we've also got others coming along as well. This will move along as we get more creeps. So we need to defend. We need to set up some sort of defense. I have several options here. As you can see, I've got different tabs for my my towers, I guess you would normally call them, but they're actually characters. So I can click on each one and it'll go different tabs. So I've primarily got Berserkers, so I'm going to click on colon and we're going to place him. You can see when we click on him we get this grid, and then we can place him somewhere where he'll be, you know, able to attack. I want to place him somewhere where he's going to be able to, like, probably cause a fair amount of damage and hit a couple of things at once. Like, that would be okay. There would probably be a bit better, but it depends. If I put them, like, there, you can see he's going to be able to swipe all the way around. It depends how close to the car I want to defend. I'm going to put him there. And you can see we get this, like, lightning bolt, because I've just cast him. Because I've just sort of summoned him. Boom, there we go. And then you see, look at him, he's flexing muscle. We're going to put another one down to there. I've got normal speed. They were all summoned. And then I'll be standing there waiting to get some. And we're going to put a couple of other people down. We're going to put him there. That's GRPG, and we'll put Albino down to there. There we go. So there's our Berserkers down. As you can see, when I cast, it uses Psi, which is my energy, what I use to cast them. It shows you what it shows you 25 Psi to actually cast. Ranges of 50 Psi. They're quite good, but they're quite expensive as well. So where do I put them? Not really. Is there any point in putting one in the center? Really, we want a Berserker in the center. I should have put a Berserker in the center, ideally. But what about an Ice Mage? How far is it? Oh, that's a healer. I might put my healer in the center there, because then it'll be able to heal him and him. Actually, yes, I'm going to put the healer there, because I'm going to put the rangers probably around like that. Yes, there, like that and that, because that will then be able to get an arc around here. When I placed it, you could see there was like two circles. If they're in between them circles, we'll be able to actually cast. We'll be able to shoot them. They've got a minimum and a maximum range. And now we have my Ice Mage, which I've never used, I don't believe. So I'm just going to put her there. Why not? And then we'll go back to normal speed. So here we go. All the characters are here, and now we can see that this Revenant's turned up. They're all starting to move. We can click on each one of these characters, and we can boost them, which is pretty much not level them up, but their potential is up to here, level 3, as you can see here. If I just pause it for a moment again, you can see that if I boost them, it will unlock triple shot. So it costs 75 to boost. I've got 175. I'm going to boost them, and that boosts her. You can see the little box appear above her. That shows that they go up to level 6. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No, they go up to level 5. Oh yeah, of course. Here. Silly me. They go up to level 5. So, you know, depending on how far you level them up, they might be better. You know, you get more abilities and such. Even if you haven't got more abilities, so this one only goes to level 3. You can see I get rapid shot at like sort of rank 3, whatever you would like to call the level or rank, etc. But I get rapid shot. Even if I level them up past that, I won't get any more abilities, but I will get increase in my attack speed, my defense, or actually not defense on the ranges, but defenses on the other characters and stuff, and the attack speed and that sort of thing. Anyway, I have 100 more Psi, so I'm going to boost my other ranger, and then we'll unpause it. I can also cast spells as well. Oh, there we go. You can see that they're doing a standard bow. One shot there, and then the fire 3. That's because you can see they've got triple shot. Every ability has a cooldown. You can see the basic shot is pretty fast. Triple shot does have a fair, you know, a 1.3 second cooldown. That's why it's taking a little bit of time. Actually, they're now getting range of JRPG, and he's really hitting them there. There we go. Go on, JRPG. You get them. You get them. I think he's getting them in my car. No, there we go. So. There we go, we can see my mage is actually slowing them down. See, these ones actually stop and attack. You can see the stop, and they are stopping and attacking this guy. Let's boost him. Let's boost him up so we get a double hit. There we go, that's a bit better now. Oh, these are getting fast. I'm going to cast Frenzy, which is 35 Psi now. And what that does, that's a spell. These are my spells at the top, and they do different things. Ooh, come on. This is getting close. They're getting close to me now. Right, let me pause it for a moment. Yes, these are different spells that will do different things. So, lightning, which is just a straight bang, like that. You know, lighten them. Like, as you can see, just lightnings them. It'll cause a certain amount of damage, in this case 122. We also have Frenzy, which I just did, which increases the attack rate of all defenders by 43 for 11 seconds. That's my favourite spell. We also have Healing, which we can heal other characters, because you can see that my mage up here is actually starting to take a bit of damage, as well as this guy. They will heal over time. If I just unpause it, you can see that their health will slowly go up. Sometimes, well, you can see that the melee guys tend to go up a little bit faster. But let me just boost this guy. I might have to start lightening some more. Yes, they tend to go up faster on the melee characters. I mean, the thing is, it's a fairly... When you get into it, it's actually a fairly complex game. I mean, we can set all the targets. On each character, we can set the targets. So we can set, you know, the target, last target, the strongest. We've also got, you know, not optimize the cheapest technique, so you'll just use slash constantly. You can also recall the characters if you want to pull them back and then put them elsewhere. We're sort of having a bit of a problem up here. I will level up. Who do I need to level up? No one for the time being. We're doing okay. Let's... Oh, we're getting shot, actually. We are getting shot. And we should probably level up... Let's level up our healer to level 2, because you get Ether Flash, which is damage people around. We may have to start using... I think I'm going to start getting hit here. Ooh! Let's just start lightning them, shall we? This is not going well. This is not going well at all. Right, pause. I'm going to recall Colon, and I'm going to put Colon. I don't have enough Psy. It's because I've just recalled him. If I unpause it, it should come back. No, come on. Come on. There we go. Now we can call him back. There we go. I'm starting to get hit now. This is not good. Let's boost him up a little bit. I don't think it's going to help though. Lightning, 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 lightning. No, that's not worked. That hasn't worked at all. And boom. There we go. Lost the level. Level failed. Fran was slain. But we've still leveled up, look. We've still leveled up. Let's click on him and we'll level him up in... Can we level him up in Flurry? Yes, attack up to 5 4s. That's JRPG. We'll level him up to that. Excellent. Go to map. And do I want to permanently assign that skill point? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Should we try it again? Let's try a previous one. One I've already done. Let's click battle on this one. And begin. So, this one's going to be slightly easier because they're only going to come from that point there. And they're going to go across and around and then around here like so. Along there and then up around there, yeah. So, we can probably defend them at... Probably best defending them here. Like stopping them there. Let me click on my ranges and see where the best place for them to go is. Probably there and there. And then we're going to put our monk. No, we'll put our ice mage. Where should we put our ice mage? When we're going to put the barbarian, we'll put the barbarians on that corner. I say barbarians, they're not barbarians. Yes, so they're berserkers. We'll put them there. In fact, we'll put our ice mage probably there, and then put another barbarian there. Berserkers even. I keep calling them barbarians. Put our healer there. You can see they've got a grid around. That's where they'll heal. And then finally, we'll put the last one there. And then we will level up Colon because, you know, he's our favourite. And actually, we'll probably do JRPG as well. There we go. And then we can resume the game. So, like I say, they're only going to come from one area this time, which is the red cross. We've got 8. Oh, well, it actually counts down as the spawn. Yeah, they've got mad ghouls spawning. We've got a fair amount of HP, but with where they are here, we should really start hitting them as they come along here. We've got our guy at the front. We've got JRPG really chopping at them, and we've got our healer actually healing them up as well, which is good. That's what we want. We can probably level up our healer to get Ether Flash. That's fine. I'm just going to leave them on standard attack patterns and such. We don't really want to go too far with them. These are really tough, these. Come on, attack. Attack them better than that, please. Can we frenzy? Yeah, let's frenzy them all. There we go. This will clean the chaff out. As we kill stuff, and as time goes by, we get more Psy, which obviously will increase... will give us more abilities. I'm going to have to really take care of these. These are getting past. This is not good. Why are they getting past? I don't know what's happened, but I've become incredibly useless at this game in the last hour since I played it before making the video. Come on. Are they going to actually... No, these guys are going to get... They're going to go, aren't they? Let me recall them. Oh my word. I forgot about them ones. Right, these ones actually creep down through the water. You know what? Let me recall all of these guys at the front. Recall them all. There we go. And you as well. And we'll unpause it so we get our side back. There we go. And let's actually reposition them so we can do some damage now. So we're going to call on the corner. And we're going to get the other two guys like this. All surrounded. And we'll get our healer in the center to heal them all. We'll get our ice mage there in that corner to slow them down. And we'll put our other guy there. We will get our other rangers to make sure we can always target. There's not really an ideal place. Probably there, actually, there, along there. We don't have enough cypher anymore. Okay, back to normal, right? Let's see if we can actually do this. So, how many we need? How much psi do we need? Far too much. 50 psi. Right, let's see if we can get these guys. These are just water fiends. They're just pretty much the same zombies. They're pretty much just like these zombies. And they've actually got less health by the look of it. About the same, but they do walk through water, which is a big problem, as you've seen. Right. Are we chopping them down okay? We are chopping them down okay. It's taking a little bit of time, but we're getting there. We still haven't got enough psi really to level anybody up. We need to level up Call on the Barbarian as soon as possible. Call on the Barbarian. Call on the Berserker, really, isn't it? But, you know, call on. They're still getting past. I am absolutely useless at this, I think. I don't understand. I was doing really well up until this point. I think the game's just taking a massive dislike to me. Lightning and lightning. There we go. Lightning. It's not very. Lightning's supposed to be used for a nice quick attack, but you know you shouldn't really use it to take them out like I've just been using there. You should really save your side because it costs 10 psi to do it. I think all these guys have got past. I think that's another game over on this one. I think that's another game over. Yeah, there we go. It is actually quite difficult. I didn't realise just how difficult until this point it is. I don't know why, because as you can see, I've got this far anyway. But anyway, I just want to show you a little bit of the game, that's all. I just want to show you just a little bit. There's a couple of things I haven't shown. That's things like the storyline mainly. When you get to different areas, you get like a little... I was going to say animation, but it's not really an animation. It sort of is an animation, I guess, where the different characters come in and talk and it explains the story and that sort of thing. I think it's quite quaint, actually. It's quite nice. The only criticism I really have with it, and it's not really anything, it's not really a criticism, it's more of a personal sort of... It's more of a personal thing. I don't think it's a very pretty game. I know it's stylized to look the way it is, but I just don't think it's a very pretty game, and some might not like that. Like I say, I'm not a big fan of it, but I appreciate the fact that it is quite different. You know, it's a tower defense game. I really like the RPG elements. I really like the way you level up characters and get different abilities. It would be nice to have a couple more trees and that sort of thing, but for you know what, it does what it sets out to do. It's a hybrid RPG. Tower defense hybrid, and it works. It seems to work, and it's bloody. Why is it bloody difficult? I know what it might have been. I have actually just updated to the latest version before making this. Maybe they've changed the difficulty on it. I have no idea. Either way, I don't know why I failed 2 in a row rather than, you know, actually beating 1. But like I say, it might be something for you. If you do like tower defense games, then it's certainly, you know, strong enough to, you know, it's got all the creeps, all the different things that you would expect for a tower defense game. So, you know, creeps that, you know, will move different ways, as you've seen, how they will attack. I'm not normally a big fan of the whole creeps attack back thing. I like tower defense games where it's me against the creeps and they don't shoot me, but it works for this because of the way that you have different HP on each character. So I think, I don't even think you need to forgive it for that. I think it's just a good decision. But it's got enough it's certainly got enough tower defense elements to stand on its own there, but I really like the RPG bit as well. If you want to obviously buy, like for example, you could go and enter the town for a moment. We can go to weapons, for example, and you know, you could just equip a couple of guys with really good weapons instead of recruiting more. You could recruit just loads of rangers if you wanted to. You could recruit just loads of them. In fact, that's probably what I should do. I mean, look, you can see it's going to cost 400 to do. Well, 390. I've got a 1,132. So really, to beat that level, I probably want to just buy more characters. I think that's where the problem is. That's maybe one thing that it sort of falls down on. Because it's more of a trial, and if you try, if you fail, then you know you're sort of gonna have to figure out why. Is it because you're not high enough level? Because as you see, it shows you the enemy levels 7 to 11. I am level 5 pretty much along the board. No, 5 is my highest, in fact. So, you know, I'm versing level 7 characters with probably not as many characters that I need to do. What I might need to do is go back over and do these on higher levels. So, for example, this starting one, you can see the level, you know, levels 3 to 7. I probably want to do it on maybe advanced or extreme even. Obviously, the more, if I put it up further like that, you can see the levels change. You know, we can go, you know, like, for example, extreme is level 6 to 10. Anyway, I think that's enough of me rambling on. I've showed you what I wanted to show you. You might like it. If you like tower defense games, then you will probably find a fair amount of enjoyment here. If you don't like tower defense games, but you like RPG games, then I would probably say stay away. It doesn't have the RPG elements to stand on its own in that respect, but it's not meant to. It is a tower defense game supplemented with RPG mechanics, so that's what it's about, really. Like I say, you might find some enjoyment here. It's quite different and quite quaint. I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. Anyway, links in the description so you can check it out yourself. I believe there is a demo available, so you could probably check it out before you play it. Like I say, you might enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.